Hey guys, it's Maddie, and today we're going to be looking at the MAC Next to Nothing Foundation Collection. Okay, real quick aside, I meant to film this like really early in the morning before I got my hair cut, just for like continuity reasons. But like that's a whole other story, who cares? Anyway, yeah, my hair's white. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so I've been trying this out for the past few days, and honestly, like it's nice, but this would not be like the first go-to natural looking coverage foundation I would gravitate towards, especially with it being like $27. If you like a light coverage, you know, Nyx Bb Cream is always where it's at. This stuff is pretty good. I've noticed that it cakes up around like the eye and cheek area, like right around here, especially once you put the powder on top. But I have really, really oily skin. So if you have drier skin, I'm not sure how it would work, because actually it does cake up here and I'm oily. Maybe it might just be the oils like coagulating it up. Not really sure, but I'll go ahead and take off my foundation that I have on now so I can do a live demo and so we can see how it lasts throughout the rest of the day. But yeah, also I love this brush, it's amazing. This brush though, perfect. But yeah, I'll be right back with my foundation off. Oh, hello. Okay, so all the makeup's off, of course. So when I've used this foundation, since it's not like a full coverage or anything, I have to spot conceal like any of my redness or anything with some concealer. And I've just been using the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. Covers pretty well, pretty weightless. So it pairs really well with the MAC foundation, but I'm hoping that maybe I can just color correct and see if this will cover the color corrections and see if I won't have to use any concealer, because that would be pretty helpful if I could just throw this on and it just look flawless. And I mean, I know it is kind of extra like color correcting first because concealing takes no time at all, but yeah, but we're gonna test it out. On one side of my face I'm gonna color correct, on the other side I'm just gonna use the foundation. Okay, so taking the green covert stick from Marc Jacobs, I'm just gonna cover like any of my red spots, like on this side. I kind of like the concealer. And I really like the Marc Jacobs color correcting sticks because they are so huge. They can just really get a nice amount of your face on it. I mean, like, it's a big surface area, so it's easy to apply it. Okay, then I'm just gonna apply the blue where I usually like highlight. And then to get rid of like this part, of course, I'm gonna be using the orange one. No, I don't usually color correct on normal days because honestly, who do I think I am? Where am I going? Where am I going where I need to color correct my face? Like, I need to do all this, honestly. So this is not something I do on a regular basis, but because it is such a natural coverage, we're just gonna see how this works. And also this brush that they released with the foundation, it's quickly becoming one of my favorite foundation brushes. Like, I have foundation brushes from like Kakahoto, Natasha Denona, and like a bunch of other like nice brands, but this one is so good because it's such a unique shape. Like, the shape of this brush is so ridiculous. Like, it's so dense too. So it just works so well with your foundation, and it can get in like every single corner of your face. It's so easy to use. So I really like this brush. It's really unique. I like it. So you can kind of see how like this side of my face looks a little more even. Pretty nice. That's cool. Now going in with the liquid foundation, I'm just gonna apply it like all over. Just quite a few pumps since it is really sheer. So I'm gonna be pretty generous with it. Let's see. But even though it is sheer, it still has kind of like that tacky feel to it. So like it feels heavier, but it's not. It's real lightweight. And I'm gonna be excited to see if we'll cover this just by itself, because I think it should. It should really be enough coverage to like cover acne, I'm hoping. So we'll see. Because I've only worn this about twice, and both times it just looks a little heavy like around the cheek area. Maybe because you're putting too much on your cheeks, maybe, I don't know. Alright, now I'm just going to use that brush to really blend everything together. It's covering the color corrections pretty well, actually. It covered up that red spot really well, actually. Wow. It's pretty good. And the brush, like, look how well it goes under the eye area, like, it's ridiculous. And it's so soft too. Like, a lot of MAC brushes, like this is made out of synthetic fibers. A lot of MAC brushes are goat fibers, and they have a lot of fallout, but this one, since it's synthetic, it just feels amazing. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the shade Light Plus. Ooh, Light Plus right there? Yeah. So, yeah, if you're closer to my skin tone, Light Plus is like kind of what you want to stick with. See, on camera, like you can even tell it's kind of a little bit more heavy. But if you want more of like a natural looking foundation, like if you're a guy just beginning to get into makeup, I wouldn't start with MAC. Like, I would start with the Nyx Bb Cream. Because yeah, it looks like you have stuff on, obviously. But like, the NYX stuff looks like nothing, really. And also the other issue I have with it, if you have any kind of dry patch, this will pick up on it. This will pick up on the dry patches. Because I'm gonna come to you really quick. Let's see. Because like right here, you can see how it's caking. Oh, and right here on my nose too. You can see how it cakes up right there. The NYX BB Cream doesn't do that. But yeah, right there and right there on my nose. So if you're looking for a foundation that looks like it's next to nothing, like you don't have anything on, I would go with the NYX BB Cream, because like it looks flawless even if you have dry patches. But this stuff, you can see it. Like, it's not a bad foundation by any means, but it's $27.50 and the NYX BB Cream is $11. So yeah, if you're looking for something really natural, like this is fine, but it is beautiful though. But yeah, the dry patches are just getting even worse by the second. I have like a little blue vein like under my eye that likes to show, and I really like to cover it, and you can still see it even with the foundation. Of course I'd use concealer, but when it's this tacky and like shows up on the skin, I'd stick with the $11 NYX BB Cream. Like, here's the issue, like if you wanted a high-end alternative, the Chanel Le Beige's liquid, I know this is discontinued, but they have one that's really similar to this, so they kind of just repackaged it. This stuff is so good, and it looks like you have nothing on your skin. Like, it looks amazing. I know I shouldn't really be asking for that from MAC, because this stuff is really similar to the NYX BB Cream, honestly. Just, it looks really nice. Like, it just gives your skin like this glow, but it's still really matte, so you can just wear this and no powder on top. It's just crazy, and this stuff is great. But, I don't know, this just kind of feels like a tacky foundation. Like, it's cool, it's chill, it's fine, but it's nothing like fantastic, like go out and buy it, because it's not really doing much for me. So that's that. Anyways, let's use the powder. I really do like the powder. It's extremely soft. So it looks like this. The MAC Mineralized powder is one of my favorites. So it's not surprising that I really love this powder too. This powder has like a little bit of an iridescence to it. I'll kind of show you right here. So the MAC Mineralized powder has an iridescence to it as well. This one's just a little bit more of a glow. So I do like the powder. And as you can see, like on the skin, you know, just like a really, really sheer powder. You can't really even tell that there's anything there. So that's something pretty great about it. I really do like the powder. So if you're just gonna wear one of them on its own, or just buy one of them, I would get the powder over the liquid. But for some reason, nothing comes close to the Maybelline Fit Me powder to me. This stuff is just amazing. I have 3 of them on my desk right now. It's such a good powder, and it's $7. Like, instead of 27, and I know that's not a lot for a foundation, but I'm just, it's just not my, it's not my favorite. It's just not doing it for me. I don't know why. Because, like, all the promo pictures were so pretty, and it's like MAC next to nothing. Like, oh my gosh, a foundation where it just looks like your skin, except not really. But once you add that powder into this foundation though, it does look so pretty though. But I can still see my dry patches. Like, that's an issue for me when an $11 foundation will not show my dry patches, but a $27 foundation does. Like, yeah. I don't know, I just like had such high expectations for it because I haven't tried a MAC foundation in forever, because they haven't really released a new one since like the BB Water, I think. I think so, I think that's their last one, wasn't it? So I was so excited to get my hands on it and try it, and then it just, like, look at it. The powder is so pretty. Like, it looks pretty. I would definitely try the powder out. This one I'd definitely give a try. The liquid, kind of a pass. The powder, pretty great. Pretty good stuff. I like it. It looks really great on camera too. Oh, and the brush is fantastic. So basically, I like everything in the collection except for the liquid, which is like the main thing, kind of. That powder does look great though. It looks really, really good. That's such an issue. I just really wish that liquid was so much nicer. I will wear this like throughout the whole day and kind of like update you on how it's holding up, because right now it does look pretty great with the powder, except for the dry patches, of course. I'm gonna go put some blush on. I'm using Warm Soul from MAC really quick. One of my favorite blushes ever. It's just such a beautiful iridescence of peach. And why not? We're gonna use a little bit of Estee Lauder Heat Wave, because favorite highlighter ever. It's just so gorgeous. With a little Etude House Wonder Fun brush. This kind of looks like my hair from the last video. Yeah. And right now, it's not looking too caked up. Like, okay, that's a joke. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Like, around my nose. Oh. So around my nose right there, and actually on the nose too, like, And then under my eyes, you can kind of see what I'm saying. The blue vein is still showing. See, any kind of acne, it will bunch on top, like any kind of dryness of your skin. So basically, stay away from the liquid or have any acne breakouts. I was thinking it'd be perfect for oily skin and acne prone skin. Because they advertise it as such a lightweight coverage, I was like, this is gonna be perfect for acne prone skin, perfect for oily skin. So I thought it'd work really well with me, but honestly not so much. The Nyx BB Cream is better. Gotta keep recommending that BB Cream. It's just really good. It's just a really good BB Cream. I still look really good though, honestly. Like, it's not terrible, it's not the worst thing ever. It's just not what I expected it to be. But alrighty, I'm gonna go out, do my stuff. It's still fairly early, it's only 1 p.m. I have to go like, hang out with my brother outside. He's fixing his car or something, I don't know. So I'm gonna be out in the sun for a bit. We'll see how it holds up in the heat and stuff. iPhone footage, amazing, amazing. But okay, so I have been here at my brother's house for like quite a long time. 2 hours into this, wearing this foundation, it was looking perfect, and I was actually really impressed with it. But now it's been about 5 hours in, and everything is just going to like complete shit. It's still on, but of course I'm like sweaty and gross. You can still see my dry patch showing through. Yeah, it's not my favorite. It's like breaking up everywhere, like around this part of my cheek, it's starting to break up. Anywhere where I have like acne, it's just really breaking apart and not looking the best. It's cool. I've been outside for a long time, so I'm not surprised that it's starting to wear off. I did use Urban Decay D-Slick, but you know, that never really helps. But yeah, I'll go inside here in a minute because it's really hot outside, and then I'll do a final check-in once I get home. And hopefully like when everything is like not disgustingly oily and sweaty, it might start to look good again. But for right now, definitely you can still see like the dry patch it showed. But yeah, I will see y'all soon. Okay, so it's the end of the day, and I feel like I gave this foundation a fair try. I did change my shirt because it's nighttime now, so I just, you know, changed. I like this foundation, but I don't love it. You can definitely tell like how it clings onto dry patches. Like, it got worse throughout the day. Let me zoom in for you. Like right around here, it got even worse than it was before. Like this whole area is like showing dryness. And I swear, like most foundations that I wear do not do that. Like I've been wearing like the CC cream from It Cosmetics a lot, and it just like, since it's more of a hydrating foundation, it doesn't show my dry patches right there. And yeah, so the liquid, not that great. I will powder down really quickly, just to give it kind of like a fair try. I really do think this powder is pretty great. It just really helps mattify, and it has that kind of an iridescence to it, which I really like, because it kind of just gives you a natural glow. So the powder's really nice for that. My Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is my favorite, doesn't have that iridescence to it. It's just like a flat matte powder. But this kind of gives a nice, just matte glow to the skin. The powder's awesome. The brush is excellent. I do really love the brush. If you need a new foundation brush, go to MAC and pick this up because it is great. It's such a nice density, and it's shaped so well that it's just perfect to like just glide all over. Like, this brush is everything. The color correcting didn't really help it out. I mean, but that's like, what are you gonna do? I guess it's not really important to color correct. But yeah, so the liquid was kind of a letdown. Wouldn't really recommend it unless you have like really nice, like not dry at all skin, like no dry patches anywhere, and you are just like really oily, I guess. Yeah, so mainly brush and powder, awesome. Skip the liquid. Even though this is what I was most excited to try out. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments, and if you have been wanting to try any of these products or you have them at home, what you feel about them. And subscribe for more videos, of course, and like it if you liked the video. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Easier to get off screen this way. Ooh, look at all my stuff. Just those flowers were in screen. So the liquid is definitely heavy enough to cover like any redness from acne, because all my acne seems to be pretty covered. Like, yeah, like you can see it. Oh shit.